Hello everybody, Irvin from the Basement Collective today. I'm going to do a bit something different for you guys. Unfortunately, our camera kind of had an unfortunate accident with some snow, so it doesn't work very right now. We are looking to get a camera. We'll get it very shortly, a new one or this one fixed. But for today, I'm just going to do a short little video for you. Just a few bit of talking around here, seeing what I want to talk about. I think I want to discuss the new Decurion detachment, Necrons. I played a few games with him, a few bat reps. I've been really liking him. But first, just want to mention the giveaway we got going right now. Again, check out our video from Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday, where you just followed information on the giveaway. We are getting subscribers pretty quickly, and we want to thank you, first of all, Invasive Wargaming, for plugging us in one of his videos. We do appreciate it. You do have some pretty awesome videos. I've watched them before. But yeah, we do appreciate the plug there. It's always good when YouTube channels stick together. I mean, it's all one hobby, right? And we all like playing together. So check out that giveaway and we'll pick a winner once we hit 500 subscribers. Today I wanted to talk about the Decurion detachment, Necrons and more specifically, but the Decurion detachment is what I get into. I've played probably 6 or 7 games now. I've won majority of them. Just a few thoughts I have on the models in the army in itself, and I hope you don't mind. Again, we will try to get a video camera. It may not be the best video camera in for the next few days, but we'll try to get some video content up for you guys. But for now, let's just have a quick discussion. So I've been mainly using one list right now, 1500 point list. We are practicing for a tournament that's coming up in Sudbury. Not a big tournament, just a local game store tournament run by the Games Nook. My brother's actually the TO for it. But we're just practicing here. I'll have the list up here for you so you can see. But it's an okay list. It's all around list. I may change it up though. We'll discuss what changes I want to make with it. The list itself I'm running right now is an Overlord Catacomb Command Barge, 8 Immortals with Tesla in a Night Scythe, 3 squads of Warriors in Ghost Arcs, 10 strong, the Warrior squads, then the 3 Tomb Blades with Tesla, and that's the Reclamation formation, and as well I took a Canoptic Harvest, 5 Wraiths Whip Coils, a Spider, and Scarabs, just both base. Now, just an overall of the Necron Codex. I didn't play the old Necrons. I always wanted to play Necrons. I just started getting into Necrons actually because my one roommate that moved out and was going to school, he didn't want to bring both his huge Chaos and his Necron army. So I got his army off him, and as well at the shop somebody traded in and I got another used army there. I've been pretty happy with him so far. I know the old Necron Codex. When I first started playing 40k, my roommate started Necrons as well. He already had Chaos. He's the one that got us in, but he got Necrons and we started 40k. And I did not like playing against them because they came back every time. And I did learn that they are easy to take on though. After that, well, I wouldn't say easy. The old Necron Codex was still good, but they're more manageable than I thought because I thought, well, I just realized I have to kill the whole squad outright, and in combat they just crumble, right? Get in combat, and the Necron Warriors. Combat in the old Necron Codex used to be one of the downsides. There was still a few things. Wraith was still good, Lich Lord was still good at close combat, but they're not as good as they are now. Obviously for multiple reasons, but Reanimation Protocol being the best. Reason why they're a lot better now in close combat. The old Reanimation Protocol, if you cut down a squad and no longer got the Reanimation Protocol, now it's a lot better. It's a feel no pain. You get it to get an instant death. I gotta say, the new Codex compared to the old Codex, even though the Mind Shackle Scarabs and the actual Scarabs in Tropic Strike got a bit worse, the whole Codex itself got a lot better. And the old Codex wasn't that bad, actually. It was still putting up some fight, even though it was an old 5th edition Codex and 7th edition before it got upgraded. But the new Codex, kind of really good with the Decurion. Without the Decurion, it's a good codex. With the Decurion, it makes it one of the top tier codexes. I know it hasn't won any major tournaments, but people are still learning how to play it, and there are ways to beat it. But at this point in time, I think it's doing good. I'm liking it. I find I'm winning a lot more games with this than the Space Wolves. Maybe it's just my playstyle with Space Wolves, but Necrons are pretty fun. The current list I'm using, it's pretty good. I've had some good luck with it, some good plays for games with it as well. Just a few things. I'm not too sure about the Catacomb Command Barge. It's not done much for me, and it does move fast. It does shoot okay, with the Tesla, the Gauss Cannon, and the Staff of Light, but still, I'm not overly impressed with it. I'm probably going to switch that out for something else, but in my current list with the 3 Ghost Arcs, the Night Scythe, and everything else, I'm liking it. The Ghost Arcs, Ghost Arcs are pretty sweet. You gotta love the toughness 13 until penned, but still a 4 hull point chassis, open top, the 2 independent fly Gauss arrays, Doesn't get much better than that in a transport. I mean, it is a 105-point transport, mind you. The healing of the Necron warriors, it's pretty good, and I really like it. I've had some good luck with it. I mean, the Necrons can, because it's open top, you just use any part on the hull and to measure it. So I mean, it's awesome when you want to get your Necrons in rapid fire, the warriors on the inside. The Immortals, I mean, I taken the Tesla on the Mortals, pretty good. I mean, it's good if you get the sixes for the Tesla. I mean, regardless, it's still a strength 5 shot, no AP, but they are hard to kill. Toughness 4 is okay, it's a space marine stats, but they got the power armor save, the 3+ save, not power armor, I forget what it's called. But they also got the 4 feel the pain. So if they get the armor save, 1 in 6 wounds will go through, but if they just get their reanimation protocol, it'd be a 4+ or a 5+ if it's insta death. So I mean, they are good. The warriors are awesome. The rapid fire gauss shots are awesome against any vehicle. I've took out many vehicles that I wouldn't normally take out. The warriors combined with the ghost arc, deadly combination. Multiple things can be done with that. It's a good versatile unit. It has good utility all over the board if you want to use it to capture objectives. You want to shoot at something, you want to worry about killing a vehicle, or maybe just swamping something in combat. They're a perfect unit for that. But overall, they are a good unit, so I'm happy with that. The Night Scythe, however, I mean, it does put out good DACA, strength 7. It's okay against other flyers. I mostly just like it because it's a good transport and it's anti-air. I think there's better options shooting wise if you're worrying about stuff on the ground you could pay for than a Night Scythe. Like Annihilation Barge, of course, has more DACA than a Night Scythe, but the Night Scythe itself, the being able to drop the Immortals mid flight, awesome, and they can still shoot a full ballistic skill, even better. So I am happy with the Night Scythe. Being new to the Codex, I'm not sure if I'm playing the jet bikes right. The Tomb Blades. I finally got my Tomb Blades. Trust me, it took forever to find them. Nobody's selling them online, and on eBay they're like $40 for a used model. It's ridiculous. But my local shop did have some back order, and GW sent them 3 boxes. I bought 1 box, and trust me, they are a pain to build. So many pieces for one model. It took me a while. I'm not the fast builder. I actually hate building models. But oh well, it was okay. They're done now, so that's all that matters. I put them with the Tesla. I'm not sure if it's the best option. The carbines are 2 points, but they have a lot of options with the Tomb Blades. Tomb Blades probably have the most options in all of the Codex, obviously, except for like the Overlords and the Lords. You can put so many items on them. I didn't take any upgrades, however, since I didn't have the points in this current list. But I mean, for 2 points to get an extra armor save, or a point to get an extra cover save, I mean, it's pretty good. You can't go wrong with that. Ignore cover for 2 points, a particle beamer 2 points. Again, those are all really good upgrades. But for my basic units, I like the Tesla. I got a lot of Gotham army, so I wanted some Tesla. Tesla's pretty cool. On a 6, you get 2 extra hits. Can't go wrong with that. I've been using him mostly as scoring units, so they move 12, they're pretty quick, and they turbo boost 18. So they are good to go where you need him to, for like, say if you needed the line breaker to get on the opponent's side, or you have an objective halfway across the board. They're good scoring units, and they are survivable, right? They have the 4+4+, or they have the Jink of 4+4+, regardless. Until you hit to close combat, then close combat. I mean, they are still toughness 5 though, which is good. So yeah, I'm overall satisfied with the Tomb Blades. Canoptic Harvest. Everybody that does not play Necrons do not like playing against this. The Wraiths, deadly. Cannot get a much better close combat unit in the game right now. It's going to be hard pressed to find something better than that. There are things stronger than it and then do more damage wise, but survivability, you're pretty hard pressed to find something that could. I played a few games where the opponent realized he does need to kill the spider. The spider is obviously the kingpin in the Canoptic Wraith. If you don't have your spider, number one, you are not getting reclamation protocols on anything, not reclamation, reanimation protocols on your scarabs or your wraiths. Number 2, you're not spawning any more scarabs. Those are 2 big bonuses for the spiders, so it's always good to start your spider in cover if you're going second, because you need that cover save if he's. When the spider does die, however, it does cut into your Canoptic Harvest formation, especially the scarabs. Scarabs aren't really survivable on their own. I mean, they are 3 wounds, but they're only toughness 3, so a lot of things instant death them, and they only have a 6+ armor. So without the reanimation protocols, they're a bit weak, a lot more weak than they would be with the reanimation protocols, but they are still, however, good. I can't complain, however, Without the Spider, the Wraith still have a 3-up invul. It's an amazing unit. It doesn't need the reanimation protocol. It'd be good without it. But with the reanimation protocol, just makes it even better. Again, 1/6 of the wounds are going through, and most of the time, not even instant death and just taking one wound. So it is a hard unit to put down. The Scarabs now, they are still good. I mean, Entropic Strike, obviously not as good as it used to be, but I mean, it's still good. On a wound to 6, you automatically cause a glance, or you automatically cause a wound. If you could wound a Wraith Knight with a Scarab, you're doing good. If you could wound a Land Raider with a Scarab, you're doing good. They get 5 tacks on the charge, so I mean, they are not bad. Now, this is where I'm torn. I really, really like the Canoptic Harvest, but I also like my current list. So I was thinking, due to the Canoptic Harvest being so good, changing it up a bit by running 2 Canoptic Harvest detachments. So what I would do is I would take out the Command Barge and put in Overlord in its place, remove 2 of the Immortals, and then I would remove one of the Ghost Dark and the Warrior squads, which would give me just enough points to add in the Canoptic Harvest and then give my Jet Bike Shield Veins to 3+ armor. So I want you guys' opinions on that. Obviously, I think it's a better choice because the Wraiths are a lot better choice than the Command Barge and the Warriors. Now, if you made it this far, I do appreciate you for listening to my ramblings. I know some of it's not coherent, but it's just some of my thoughts I have on the Necron Codex so far. I am looking forward to playing it further on and with the Decurion, but I also want to try it without the Decurion. I want to try the Satan Shards, the Obelisk, the Tesseract Arc. All that looks pretty cool. So I'm excited to get into this. I've been playing Spaceos pretty long time now, and I want to try something different. So these are obviously a lot different than Spaceos. I mean, it's still the close combat-y army that I like about the Spaceos, but there is still a lot of shooting in Necrons. I am playing against Tau tonight, so it should be fun to see how it does against that. Well, again, thank you very much for just tuning in to listen to my ramblings. My name is Irvin. I'm part of the Basement Collective. We are a Facebook group. If you haven't subscribed to us, do subscribe to us. We do appreciate it. But as always, keep on wargaming, guys, and have fun.